Stella is a native to the city of Windenburg. She's a creative art lover who dreams to become a renowned art critic. Her sole focus is on her career, and she has no time to waste on relationships. While in college, her grandparents died, leaving her a two-bedroom home in the countryside. A lot of big names have come from Windenburg, and her motivation and drive could be her downfall. Let's begin the speed bill for Visionary Escape. Hey everyone, it's NyxSims, and this will be the speed build for Visionary Escape. And as the intro had, I had Stella, our character that lives in this home, and she is a real creative. So the house has to have some kind of creative feel, like kind of artsy, a little bit out of the decorations have to be a little bit weird, and I do that with like an accent wall in the house. It's one of those like wallpaper textured wall things. Um, and the actually entry to this house is on an angle. It actually took me a little while to figure out how I wanted to um, do the layout specifically. I kind of had an idea of what I wanted, but I didn't want the house to be too big. And it's shaped kind of weird. And here I kind of noticed I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm kind of running out of rooms, so let's shuffle this over and change the direction." That's what I did. I rotated the house 90 degrees. That way the front is still the front. Since the entry is on an angle, it could have been in two directions, which is really good, and it worked out in my favor. That's the bedroom, and that's the master bedroom and the laundry room area. Then I am starting on the living room section that's right there, and then the dining room. As you'll see throughout the speed build, I shrink it more and more, and because I feel like it's just a little bit too big, so I wanted to um, make the house as compact as possible while still making it kind of comfortable. Her office area, she has um, wow, a twin size bed in there to still kind of go with the theme of um as of or the story with Callie going and visiting her when she's like still living in Windenburg after Stella moves back home. So that's why that is not just an office and it's an actual bedroom because obviously she's got to sleep somewhere. Um and Trying to do the roofing, I suck at roofing. I suck at roofing so bad. It takes me a while to figure it out, and once I get it, I end up changing it or shrinking it even more because 'cause I'm shrinking the floor plan. So I definitely need to learn to do the roof after you're 100% with your floor plan, or you're just gonna constantly be redoing it. Um, that's cool though. I had fun. I realized that the height of the what is it called? The roofs were just a little bit too tall, so I kept on like making it a little bit shorter and shorter. Um, and finally I remembered to put a flooring on the top so that whenever you're sitting on the balcony, you're not looking up into like the rafters of the attic. If that makes any sense. Um, and see, I'm shrinking it. I'm like, see, let's see how short I can shrink it to still make the place kind of comfortable. Cause this home was needed to be one story because it was for elder Sims. So they needed to be able to navigate their space a little bit more um carefully. And there's me working on the roof again, making it shorter because it's too tall. It's way too tall. Um, and I can't remember what I do. I think I'm like counting the space to see if what I want to fit in there will fit. um, so her easel area where she paints at is actually on the exterior of the house. Right there, it's like right off that little second bedroom. There is um a little balcony area, and I just shove her easel there because also has a very good view of like the mountains in the distance and the trees, and it's not like of a house, so it seemed like it was a really good spot to put it. And then I put a fountain out there as well. So I'm finally trying to shove some furniture placeholders to see how small I can make it and how much I can shrink these rooms but still making them look good. Um and the living room chair is on an angle, and at first I have a bookcase there. I remove it because there's just not enough room, because I want to make it smaller, like I always do. And the kitchen kind of just stays the way it is, which is really good. Um, Smaller. There I go again. Smaller and smaller. See, this is me shrinking things. And then I realized, I probably won't need a um, such a large, like, living room area, so I shrink it again. This should be instead of visionary case, like, small house. Make it as small as you can. Um, and the foyer's still really cute with little table area there. And I was going to extend the island, and then I realized, well, if I extend the island then and put a couch in there, there's really not going to be any room for um for the words. I need words. For the bathroom? Yeah. Wasn't going to be any room for that. Or for the chair, so that's why I had to do that. Shrinking again, doing some more shrinking. And then I was trying to, I had um, two different types of roofs, and I just removed that other one because I couldn't get it to flow right in there properly. And I just end up using all of the same kind of roof except that one piece. And then I put a porch on the front as well, just because the way the roof is set and I didn't want it to look too weird. I did that. What else do we do? I thought I had a hall bath in here, but I guess I didn't, which is okay. Um, I'm seriously, like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, it's just too too big, and I shrunk it again. So then this is me making sure that I had room for like an office chair and a desk and a bed, and I switch it. And then a door to the outside so that she can get to that balcony. And I realized that the door that I had on the front door was actually an interior door, and not the front door, because the front door for this set um the slot in it, as you saw. Um, I leave that chair in here, I believe. I had two in here, and the room was just way too crowded. It just, meh. And then um, I leave the desk there on that wall. I don't decorate this room too much, and it took me a minute to figure out where I wanted windows at. Um, I've been learning. I've been learning on how exactly I wanted it. I did want this house to have mostly windows in it. Um, but I still wanted the wallpaper to show through. That was a slightly difficult task to do. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna put some background music on here for you guys to go ahead and listen to, and watch the screenshots in the end. And uh, please let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you watched here. And as always, thank you so much for watching.